the unwritten rule. Past a certain age, there's an extra fee you or your primary insurance carrier have to pay every month, and you have to switch insurance type. Thus, the birthday thing and me not being insured because they didn't fucking respond for 6 months. Oh no! Kafka government broke the string. What do you mean broke the string? Hey, I am still here. String died for a bit. Ah, what? Oh, really? Oh, fuck! It was something pretty fast because I didn't see. Well, well, at least we are here, right? It's not so bad. I thought Budling reproduces sexually, like a fungus where they just pop out of another. Oh yeah, that's you. But I can create some Budlings with magic too. Don't worry, Budlings are pretty fascinating creatures. Stream was down for 10 seconds. What? Well, as I said, at least we are back. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. Kafka, like Kafka from Final Fantasy 6? Yeah, this is the only Kafka I know too. What exactly Kafka wrote about? I always hear about that he wrote a book, but I'm not sure what it is about. The written rule is that anyone with a disability rating of 50% or higher doesn't have to pay this fee nor change insurance type. However, that was a determination by the Supreme Court, not a law or company policy, and the decision did not specify if this includes disability stemming mental health. I had to file for an examination to see if my case, mental health, merited the waiving of that fee and insurance change. Oh, I see. And the link is right now. Hell yeah! Metamorphosis is his most known book, as well as the short story Advocate. Advocate, is it about a story about avocados? Ha! Okay, that was terrible, sorry. My brain is confused. Not the era manga, Mago. What? Oh no! No, we don't speak about that manga. Oh no, don't, no, don't search about it, please. No, Wah! No, lunatic, no! It will give you depression. It's pretty terrible. And it's depression not because it's a bad manga. Depression because it's a pretty sad manga. Weeby is looking like a candy. Maybe I need to make like some more like this. This is looking like I don't know. I can make like this too. Yes, cupcake. Oh no, it does look like a cupcake, right? It's okay. Weeb looks sweet, just like Weeb. He's pretty sweet. They, yeah. I think it is like this. It's alright. And that's how I think Murloc should not see the no manga metamorphosis because it's pretty bad. It will give you depression. It's not good. Anyways, the response I got after sending all the absurd and unnecessary details from my was from my insurance. They said the examiners found that you are not eligible for the waiving of the requirements. Oh no! And not much else. I called them. Someone was nice enough after a week to explain to me that the examiner's report was only intended for the insurance, not for me. So in order to see it, I would have to visit another government office 300k away. Or... Oh, so the name is Metamorphosis. Okay, no! Lunatic, please. I don't want to give you depression. Oh, Lunarix, this feels like pain. What? This is incredible. Why everything that involves anything that involves going to do something in the government's office is always pain? Gosh, paying government's office and anything that involves a lawyer. Lawyer, yeah, a lawyer. It's horrible. I I wonder if I do a transparency maybe will look more like a cloud. But I think I don't know. Yeah, didn't like it. Let him do it, Momochi. Maybe he will learn something. No, no. Hey, Weave! Welcome! You just arrived at the right time. I'm making your Budling right now. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I read the blurb. My curiosity is sated. Okay. Nice. That's good. That's good, Lunatic. Looks very fluffy and cute. Nice! I'm happy that you like it. Oh, yeah. I need to make the witch head. Calden requested that they send the report to my doctor so he can read it and tell me what it says, so that I can then file an objection and counterclaim to whatever reason the examiners gave for me not being eligible. Fuck! Ah, and good to see you're doing comfy, Weave. I'm doing comfy too. A bit of back pain, but comfy. Yeah. I did the second, which is cutting it close because you only have 4 weeks to file your objection. Otherwise, you have to start over from the beginning. All over again. No. So after rushing to ever-loving shit out of my doctor for an appointment, the second he came back from vacation, I get there, and he is very annoyed with whoever wrote the report. Ah, will there be blood? I hope there will be blood. It does look like a cupcake. Now. Only if Weeb allows. Because this is Weeb. He throws it on the desk. It's on the desk. I see it. It's one sheet of A4 paper. On the sheet is one pitiful excuse for a paragraph. Oh no. It's 5.5 lines long. Most of this is introductions. There's more spelling grammatical errors than lines of text in the retired report. What the hell? It's a government file, right? They can't do this. Can they? Write a report with so many grammatical errors. No mean be not very safe. It be danger because I be very corrosive inside. Hello, Mime Crime, and welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I just remember I am a ghost. I can know. At least you can. How you say? Imagine how it would taste. It's something, right? I mean the cupcake, not weeb. It says 3 lines of preamble. Preamble? What's a preamble? The claimant is found ineligible in this case. The exception can therefore not be granted. This decision has reached by so as and so on date. Now you may not see something there. They don't explain why they rejected my claim. Ah. Well, I will guess. Was it because it took just too long and they just forgot about it? I see. Yeah. Three lines of build-up and formals basically. They won't even explain what they were thinking. It just says no, basically. The thing is, in order to file an objection, I have to object to a claim they make, not to the verdict they reached. And you may not. How the fuck do I object to the argument that is no? You can object by saying yes. Ha! But yeah, that's dumb. And technically, you can say there is nothing here to object. God damn it! Man, seeing the Budling, I'm suddenly reminded long ago when I wanted a Hatogrammy, but I didn't have a character. Oh no! You didn't get the redeem? I remember that I redeemed the redeem, but Hato never made my Gremlin. I'm so sad. But I know that Hato is pretty busy, so that's why I never said anything to him. Poor Hato. Last week he just got wombo comboed by lots of things. Let me get another layer here. No, I meant before long ago when I was saving up for Hato Gremlin without having any VTuber character or anything. I think before I ever even dreamed of becoming a VTuber. Ah, I see. Technically, you can ask now that you have a corporeal, a corporeal, a corporeal being. Now that you have a body. So in any event, if they reject a second request and or my objection, I will have to take it to the court. I'm not even the one who wants to do this, my parents are. I'm just kinda of the go-between ironically. And what is all of this for? What I'm being made to be the ping-pong ball between my parents and the entire institution of healthcare over? What could be simultaneously important? At 130 euros monthly fee. Oh no! I can. Sadly, I can kinda see people doing this. I know it's not much money. I don't know. Actually, is it? But what? By your reaction, I will assume it's not so much money that you have that all that trouble to go for it. But the people do be like that, especially if it's like it's the government, kind of the government paying. But yeah, that's paying Norix. As I said, everything that involves the government and laws is always a pain. I hope you can manage it to deal with it without too much issues. It's really hard. But I am incorporeal though. Yeah, concrete. You have a body, a kind of body. Directed more towards Momochi, throw her a line. What? But yeah, Narix, good luck. I wish you all the luck. Because, as I said, anything that involves the government is so hard. Don't worry about it, Daddy. Okay, I will not worry about it. Maybe next time I do a non-model update, I will add like a derpy face. Um, Yeah, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh well. It's okay, lunatic. We are all confused. It's part of who we are. We are all confused. Who we are. Where do we go? We don't know. We just know that we go. Pretty deep. Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's looking so cute. Yeah, thank you for the head page, lunatic. You are massaging my brain. I feel less confused now. And I fucking hate it because my mom's like, fuck the system. Now you go deal with it. And the insurers can legit just stall and drag their feet infinitely. As it's literally pointless because anything anyone would get out of me winning this fight would be worthless by the time I win it. It is literally impossible to win here. There is objectively nothing to gain. If I take it to the court, any money that would be gained from waiving the fee would be lost in legal fees and hiring a lawyer or a representative. And that's where Kafka comes in. Wah! Wah! Why? Because by about 2 months in, I started feeling like I was failing up an infernally repeating staircase while turning into a beetle as my face morphed into a snail house. Hey Narex, I don't know what you're drinking, but I want some. Is it legal? That's literally just some Kafka and Kafka inspired plot points from actual book and media. Wait a minute! Kafka, is that a story? Or is it a philosophy book, a philosophy political opinion book about things? Now I'm not sure. I always thought that Kafka was about some farofa, and political things. Farofa and falafel. Kafka, the author. Yeah, but I thought that Kafka was, I don't know, just like that guy who wrote about war and love. No, about war and how to use war to win against your enemies. I'm not sure. All I know is that guy talks about how war is cool and that you can use it in your office to be awesome. Are you comparing to Kafka with Santo? Yeah! That guy! That guy! Okay, chat. This is official. I am really confused, and it's not because I just woke up. I am just in a constant state of confusion. Miss, I need you to take over. I can't restrain myself. Hey! Devil hasn't found herself yet. I didn't have found anything about me and about the world yet, apparently. Fix on the head, pet weave! Franz Kafka was an absurdist author. I see! I don't know why. I thought that Kafka was a far off political opinion author. I think the other Momo gremlin away. Maybe the other Momochi was like, oh no, I can't handle this, even I. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. That means that my body is running into the auto mode. Huh? So that means that's what my auto mode do. This is pretty interesting. Who used very absurd, bizarre, and absurd imagery, metaphors, and parables to express the experience of being mentally unwell, or just generally not fitting within a world and society that instinctively rejects all things different and unwell. Wow! This sounds pretty cool, actually! Oh hey, I know this song from Beat Saber. My arms become tired for even hearing it. Yeah. It's from Beat Saber. I like this one. Sometimes the beat is too strong, but I like this music. Resulting in works like The Metamorphosis, where a guy wakes up one day to discover he's an enormous cockroach, all bloated, too wide to fit in the hallways, and just horribly clumsy, and viscerally revolting to anyone he talks to or interacts with, as a symbol of how people instinctively reject and shun the mentally unhealthy. Man, but if you woke up as a cockroach, it's horrible. Come on, it's not the same. Come on. Cockroaches are pretty terrible. Blah! Cockroaches are cute. No, they are not cute. If there's one thing that is terrifying, is cockroaches. I can't. I can't. I liked Burn Sands. It was a funky map. Burning Sands. Is it a book or is it a stage on Beat Saber? I'm not sure now. Flying cockroaches are terrifying. Any cockroaches are terrifying. Oh, well, I would say schizophrenia is definitely pretty horrible in its own right. Yeah, that's true. But cockroaches! And centipedes start my nightmares. Oh, yeah, they are terrifying too. That's the point of imagery, like turning into a cockroach. How horrible it feels to be mentally unwell, while at the same time it leads to rejection by others. Ah, okay. That's a point. That's a point. It's really terrible. Burning Sands is a Beat Saber map. Ah, I see. I don't know much about Beat Saber. I just found the music and I was like, oh my god, this is from Beat Saber. That's so cool. That's all. I played Burning Sands a lot because it taught me some important patterns in Beat Saber and was overall really fun because of how it messed with my brain coordination. To be fair, Beat Saber music is pretty good. Yes, it is. People, I don't know, people usually play Beat Saber with VR or not. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a non-VR version. Ah, I see! This is exclusively for VR. Makes sense, makes sense. So that's Franz Kafka, and why I compared my experience to his writings because of how pointless, arbitrary, and absurd this shit is. We'll get to rectify whatever the hell Momo imagines Sun Tzu, the art of war, in some other time. Hey, it's because I thought that Kafka was a philosophical author, and not an absurd tales author like Kafka. Come on! Beats may be very hard, but then again, my reflexes are non existent. Saying, but so is my VR headset. My VR headset too are non existent. But someday I will get one. It sounds so fun. It's like one of those long term plans. Get a VR set and then conquer the world. The first one will be it's much easier. I have a Rift S. It be very comfy, and especially in the forest. I love using the spear in the forest VR. Oh, sounds cool. Long term plan, get VR's headset. Short term plan, get, oh, I don't know, an income. Well, as they say, when you're doing plans, you need to do it in parts. Unless you win the lottery. If you win the lottery, you are good. Looking good. Actually, most lottery winners are back to square one within less than a year of their win. Really? There's a study about it. A study? A fact check? that confirms it? Usually around here in Brazil, when someone loses the lottery, they die. So it's less than a year. Yes, less than a year. Actually, it's less than a month. Exactly, that's another issue. Yeah. See, either the winner stays anonymous and handles their money smartly, which many lotteries don't allow, the anomaly part that is. Oh, really? You need to say out loud your name? Man, this is basically putting a big red target at your head, in your head. On your head. Yeah, yeah, on your head. If I ever win a lottery somehow, I will mostly do my best to save it for the future. Or you use some of the money for a to commission artists I like. Yeah, yeah, I would do actually. I actually would do the same. If I win the lottery, I would use some of the money to do some things that I need to do, and then commission friends. And of course, buy a tank. Why wouldn't I buy a tank? It would be awesome if the neighbor puts trash in the street on the streets. I can use my tank to say, "Wow, why are you putting trash here?" If my neighbor let the dog out without a leash, I could use my tank to say, "Hey, you are doing it wrong. Why are you letting your dog out without a leash?" It would be awesome. Or they have family, friends, and neighbors plus an entire country worth of lottery players who are suddenly very interested in asking for favors and or rapidly devolving an incredible amount of jealousy. Yeah, 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 exactly! If I won the lottery, probably I would move in with my long distance boyfriend. Yeah, it's so cute! And even if you don't win the lottery, I hope you can do it soon, Icaros. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the ones who don't spend to appease their friends or and family or just get murdered tend to spend uncontrollably on frivolous purchases. Ah, I see. Fortunately, I am very good at keeping my stuff a secret for anyone, and especially my neighbors. Oh, if I won the lottery, I would. But yeah, this reminds me. There are some people who are pretty poor, and and for some reason they buy a pretty expensive car. Like they don't have money to buy fuel for the car, but they have the car right into the living room. It doesn't it they can drive it, but still I have a car. It's so awesome. I wonder if the person uses the car as a sofa because it's inside their living room. Huh, this is a good question. Wait a minute. Ah! So in other words, the vast majority of non-anonymous lottery winners either die or spend their winnings within less than a year of winning it. That's so sad. Yo! Hello, Jessie! Welcome back! How are you doing? As for the expensive car purchases, that's a status thing. They aren't rich, but like almost anyone, they would like to be rich and have a status symbol of wealth symbol like an expensive car as well. Some people actually use that to cope. Never got to myself, but oh well. Yeah, but still weird because they can't drive the car, but it's there. It's funny and sad at the same time. It's like a sad clown crying. It's almost the same. Volkswagen Passat is best car. I sadly don't know much about cars, but I trust you, Weeb. Well, I played some Genshin yesterday before Royal Wars did the maintenance. I was like, more waiting, seriously? Oh no, Jesse. At least it's all now. And with, if the one that everybody loves, oh Hayton. Yeah! I'm kinda tempted to roll for Alhaiten's banner. Just to see if my theory about gachas is true. But I'm saving for Dia. Dia Dia is so cool. I love Dia. Best lion. For the longest time, my dream was to live quietly in a small apartment. But now, however, I'm quite content with my life. Ah, that's good, Lunatic. That's good. Ah, small apartments have its, how can I say? It's really charming. I love it. Because it's pretty tiny. And you'll be like, ho ho ho, I live in my tiny apartment. I can have my tiny chicken. I have my tiny living room. I have my tiny bedroom. I have my tiny office. Ha ha ha! I don't need to clean. I don't need to. No, I need to clean, but I don't need to spend your time cleaning my mini apartment. Someday, I will have a tiny apartment, a tiny car, and maybe a tiny doggo too. But I love Lila. Then again, I never understood smoking till I started smoking. So I think some things are best left not understood. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you already know uh all the sides about smoking, so I will not say anything about it, Norex. I know it must be annoying people telling you that smoking is pretty bad, you must stop. And to make things worse, it's back to more pain at the gym today. And I must get used to being lazy again. But Jesse, it's just like hangovers. You need to always be drunk, so you'll never get a hangover. It's the same for gym pain. You need to do gym, so you will never get gym pains. It's the same. Right now, Jesse, you really like Genshin a lot. Well, I was still behind some world quests. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, Genshin is fun. I like Genshin. I watched some people say through Nahida because they were waiting for a hate. It's just so confusing to me. Oh no, really? Oh, fudge. Man, I don't know if I could play without Hayden. He's such a prick. He's so annoying. Now I'm not sure if I do the spike. I can see the spike have a white border, and inside it's magenta. I don't know. I will find it out. I'm pretty sure. I think the base. I managed to do the base colors. It has its benefits. I mean, I'm sorry if you like all Hayden. But yeah, technically he's kind of hot. But still, bleh. I hate when he gives me this eye treatment. It's terrible. I know. What? What? Ah. It's okay, chat. My Momochi came back to the body. I'm not that confused anymore. I hope. I don't know. What was last time that Momochi come back to the body? I'm not sure. Huh. Anyways, I prefer to not live in luxury because to me it's just a hassle. Especially when you are doing the tax, the how you say, I don't know how it's called in English, but when you need to say to the government how much money you are earning every year. I don't know, the tax counting. I'm not sure. Declaring your taxes, declaring your fingers. I don't know, but it's pretty bad. Oh, hey, leaving tombstone. Thank you. You're welcome, nerds. Income declaration. Yeah. Incoming declaration. Thank you. Thank you, Momochi. I appreciate you not pulling out. That's better for you, don't you know? I know, Narks. I'm pretty sure everybody tells you this all the time, so that's why. Wait, no. Oh, Hayton went into. Ah, hello, hello! Welcome back! How are you doing? Good morning! I'm creating Budlings now, as you can see. Oh, went into the hairdresser's shop and started talking about the concept of grey goo from sci-fi media, and the hairstylist thought he was asking for the cut colored, the grey goo. Hey, come on! One thing that you can't complain about Hayton is his hairstyle. His hair is good. My aunt does that every fucking time. Others thought, what? Those are terrible. I feel you. I feel you. But Narix, every family meeting, there is always someone that will be like, oh, you'll be like, oh, did you stop at doing that? That's bad. You need to start doing that. Or, oh, you didn't do that? Oh gosh, your cousin already did that. Or something like this. Hello, Exilberry, and welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. Buy an ice cream. But that stuff's so bad for you. Do you know how much sugar is in there? Oh, good lord, there's a professional softeners. Exactly. As I said, there is always someone in the family who does that. They are almost like NPCs if you think about it. Like they are programmed to do those questions every time there is a family meeting. Actually, are they like an entity? Just like doppelgangers? It's like you don't know that auntie, but she exists. Or that uncle. They exist, but you don't really know about them, but they are there on every family meeting, ask you the questions that you don't want to hear. And there is always the cousin. They always have a child that does everything better than you. They are an entity at this point. It's an SCP. Is that a Meiji Budling? This is weird. It's a toxic acid cloud of chemicals. But maybe it's pretty comfy. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, God, family meetings. Where's the girlfriend? Don't you want to get married? Yeah. Exactly. I never paid attention to family meetings. I don't actually remember the last family meeting. That's good, Lunatic. Because there are some family meetings that are so horrible. It's so horrible that you want the time to go faster, but time seems to stop. Maybe it's their power to make the time go slower. So can they talk about these fakes? My aunt just does that time wait. Sorry. My aunt just does that time every time she's there, which is like 4 days awake. Oh no! There's a family meeting every week. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Narx. I'd be more of a witch than mage, but I can do some magic too. I see. Oh, that's so cool, Weave. My family be like, when are you getting graduated? And I'm like, why you didn't go to college? Ah, right! I'm very used to being ignored, and it seems that people pick that up and ignore me. It's like blending to the background, right, lunatic? Let me check the flower. I will use this magenta color too. I will try my best to make these spikes. Oh, yeah. Finding the way. You are learning for Kiba. You're turning into a ninja. We need to start asking questions back like, do you have enough for retirement? Right! Funny thing is, if you do this, usually the person stops asking. This is actually a good strategy if you get an annoying parent doing this. Parent? Annoying, how you say? Not parent. Parents too if they are doing this annoying thing, but family member. Yeah. Nice, I can get behind that. Just blend into the scenery. If there is no scenery, blend into the furniture. Yes! It's just so easy. Because if you do this, you can get all these necos from the table. It's pretty effective. I can confirm. I do this all the time. That will just trigger the "Are you saving up?" question. Oh no! This is a battle of questions. It's almost like a sphinx. Every question you make, they counter with another question. Kiba proved us that there is no salvation, only despair. Or you can make it like a question game. Who can make more questions until one runs out of questions? See, it can be fun. In the end, they are just worried about you, and they just want you to know if you are doing okay. I know it can be annoying, but yeah, they're just worried. How's your retirement fund looking? Have you invested your money yet? Man, those interest rates sure are getting worse yearly. Hope they don't raise the minimum retirement age again, huh? Man, funny thing is, sometimes I'm doing, I do something like that for investments. I used to